whole thing in of all different departments and sectors. Kasi one strength talaga of the country is agriculture. Agritourism. We actually have plans to help the community develop the coffee tours that would empower the farmers also, not just to be farmers, but they themselves can be the tour guides. And we can develop a community center where they can showcase what they do there and other things also that would make them become productive. So there came a time when they were discouraged in planting coffee because they really didn't earn much and it was so labor intensive that they had to shift to other leaves. It would be sad if they stopped coffee production because it has been passed on to them from generation to generation. The coffee farmers who we work with, parang pang 4th generation, 5th generation na sila, and the children and the grandchildren also help out in the farms, and they don't consider it as child labor also kasi it's part of their lives. It's not just a livelihood for them. Coffee is their way of life. There's a lot of things that we can do and learn from them.
Okay, so thank you. I'd like to ask someone from SO, is there? Or, I don't know, the value, what is the value of yung organized kayo, diba? But is it, kung sino man po sino ba? Is there room, dahil kayo, organization kayo, is there room for more organic producers? No?
No, actually, ito na ako. Anyway, this is a very informal forum, ano. And I'm like not exactly what you'd call a very learned or experienced, ano. But because I just started, I got into this just recently. And a lot of these things, even up to now, eye-opener sa akin. And it helps a lot. Like, I'm with Spread Organic Agriculture in the Philippines group. We're not an organized group, believe me. We just seem to be, but somehow it works for us. We're not like a formal entity. We're run by volunteers, fellow advocates from a diverse cross-section pa nga of yung kung lahat ng natatamaan ng organic agriculture is here in this group, and we got together informally. But like what you are asking, I thought like if you meant na from our perspective, ano ang role naman din ng mga groups namin, and there is a demand for groups like us. I think we represent in big part yung private sector, and what we've been doing so far, because I see that this is the common thing at some point, even if you go at it na by yourself, or because you feel sometimes, for whatever reason, sometimes you feel you don't have the support of the other sectors and all that. At some point, you will see what works because each one has its strength and weakness. You will see na kailangan mo pa rin talagang yung tulong ng isa't isa. And like we mentioned this so many times, social entrepreneurship is really the way to go. And but you can't do it na I suppose na kahit pa paano meron kailangang partnership, and this is with the government, the private and government, and this is what we're trying to do. I think this is where we come in. Kumbaga sa producer and consumer, kami yung middleman. So in a way, that's how I perceive this group, yung group's role to be, and we do feel that there is still a need for that kasi parang kami yung nagli-link. So between the market is there, and we among ourselves, like we're a group of producers and consumers alike, and you can't have one without the other, di ba? So in yun ang nakikita kong role naman ng mga nasa gilid, whether you're active, you're proactive, you're just on the sidelines, you're osyosero lang, or parang you're in the beginning stage, or the parang yun ang namin, papel namin. Sakop mo lahat, and then they get an insight into real producers and farmers and the government. You get an insight into this, and this is what we do best. We share and amongst ourselves. All this is, I didn't realize ganito yung mga problema natin. I thought like, you know, kasi I dream of having a farm too, and we have a lot of those. We even sakop na rin namin yung mga, what do you call this, yung mga osyosero from our OFWs who are just waiting to see, you know, ano ang papel din nila, what they can do here through their own families, and sila mismo when they come back, or right now pa lang, di ba? Yung ano na, nakikita nila na, oh, may potential dito, yung ganon, and like, ay, nakakakasyon talaga ako, nakakamera. So. but then again, like what I said, sakop din namin yung NACS. Global na tayo eh. No, siyempre naghihayabang na rin kasi I didn't also realize the interest is there. And you see that, well, you see the potential dito sa atin, even as an outsider. And naiengganyo ka eh, na this is the way to go. Going organic is the way to go. It's our future. We are an agricultural country after all, di ba? We have the resources. And it's so sad na through the years, parang ang daming missed opportunities. But then we don't want to look back. We just want to move forward and see the things like this. Thanks also to the internet, we can be all connected. Yung much easier now, na yung mga tulad ko na hindi kami computer literate noon, napilitan. Kasi otherwise, you really have to seek the information yourself. But like what I said, we see that there is a need, may clamor for information, regardless who you are. That's why yung nakapag-collaborate din kami with the Department of Agriculture, and as a group, through volunteers, we managed to get some venue. We conduct free trainings now monthly, and and we have agripreneur markets. We get to help organize events with the Department of Agriculture. We came up also like content vlog na. Shy pa daw sa camera. Siyempre, pero ano, like, because it started lang na people started asking, oh, where can we buy this or that? Ganyan, and so sabi namin, how come there's no organic agriculture directory to speak of here in the country na? And we started that na wala kaming experience, volunteers from wherever. Let's just start something. Let's put together itong mga, oh, somebody's selling this, somebody needs this. And sabi namin, let's come up with a directory kaya. And fortunately, tulad ni sinabi ni Father Ed, depende din kung sinong nakikinig, yung may nakikinig na pera o yung hindi, yung may pera hindi nakikinig. Nakatsyempo kaming may nakikinig na may pera. I'd like to think na yung malaking tulong, lalo na if I think the government naman, if it's within their mandate and all that, it's not difficult. If we're not, like, as I said, we're not a formal entity, so we do not get funds. You know, that's a common misconception. How could we get funds? We're not even an organized group. But the fact that this advocacy has made it possible to get some people together and work together, we came up with this, a directory na noong una hirap kami to gather data. Nobody would believe that we're getting people to register for free, and we're going to distribute this for free. And pahirapan, we're not like claiming na everybody's here into organic agriculture, especially if you strictly consider those who will be certified, ano? But those, I'd like to think those who kahit na yung nakaano lang, they just have one foot in to the door of organic agriculture, they want to be listed, or those who are so we managed to come up with this, and we're very proud of it. And this is just one kumbaga output of that collaboration that I was talking about. So yes, imagine if you have more advocacy groups, and sila yung nagpupush, sila nagli-link ng mga relevant sectors, and those who are into almost everything, kasi organic agriculture, sakop mo dyan, the health, yung environment. So this is something that we can do from the sidelines, if you'd like to call it that. If we can play, if we're given opportunities to play a more active role, why not? So this forum itself, parang matagal na namin din na envision na sa ano, just a small group once in a while. Well, how nice it would be if we have this or that, and then one thing leads to another. We get some doors are open to us, and this thing like by your invitation, nakatuhog-tuhog. Parang nanalin sa, oh, we've been wanting to have this all along. Still part of the awareness, primarily the consumer awareness. I think that's a big thing that we're doing here, the market awareness, kasi mas madali nang sumunod si producer and farmer pag the demand is created by this awareness, ano. So, I see I see us playing an important role as well, and we're getting some results just by linking people together. This is a positive outcome na rin of that collaboration. So, that's it for me. Back to the studio.
Let me add siguro because naging tema ng ating kantyawan sa Napolis na yan. na yung method ng SOAP is an interesting procedure because normal nga yung iba, they could not believe. Akala nila may fund transfer from government to SOAP. Hindi ganun eh. In fact, when they gave the idea, sabi ko, ano ito, gawin ba natin itong joint government, gawin yung private sector because ang government ay politika eh. No? Pag-produce ng isang agency, hindi kasama ibang agency, magkakaingitan. No? But at the same time, wala naman silang pera, so paano ngayon yan? So tama naman, there were some government agents who were willing naman, oh, sige, you do the work, you do the content, ano. And then they just paid for the printing. Pero doon sa mismong compilation at binding, ako, araw-araw sila, sabi ko na sobrang. It's not the only method that will work, but it tells you something because, again, given the fact that some people have somehow mastered and misused this whole government transfer of funds to NGOs and all that, does that mean hindi na pwede? Pwede naman. Ang difference lang, sa halip na ililipat ko pa yung pera, ma-manage ng isang private group. Parang let the value of work and say, pero yung gastos dito, makakatulong naman, kayo na ang magbayad sa printer, kayo na magbayad sa ganun. It's a method that could work, you know, because may inggitan talaga dati pag pag yung hihingi ang NGO o private sector ng pera sa gobyerno. I still think that is legitimate except na nasira ng nangyari. But I think the other method na there are certain things, for example, marami nating alam, pero we don't have the resources to publish it. Or we don't have the resources even to produce some information material. Eh, di ba ito natin sa kanila? Look, you're not going to pay for talent, you have already produced it, basta credible kami. But then those ushers naman to pay for the paper and the printing and the binding and the dissemination. I think yun ang naging interesting experience with SOAP. You know. And again, I don't see naman SOAP and SOAP doesn't claim na kami na lamang ang advocate. It's just that, so if there are others, for example, I could imagine Cis Negros wants to be an organic island.